That's as low as it gets.
Matthew Hodges, ladies and gentlemen, is very intelligent, and he's also very driven. In fact, he gets driven everywhere by Claire. No, seriously, Matt learned to drive when he was 17, before a lot of our friends here today. But he hasn't actually sat in a car or driven a car since that day. Strangely though, Morty and I found out that he does have 9 points on his licence. Does anybody know anything about that, Pat?
Yeah, so Matt is very driven, and after he left school, he went out and got a scholarship from a highly regarded international firm of accountants. Well, it was highly regarded at the time, but since Matt joined it, it's collapsed through scandal and corruption. And I don't think those facts are unrelated. And anyway, after his first summer stint at the company, they gave him a large bursary and time off, which was intended to give their scholars the opportunity to travel before university, see the world, expand their horizons, and hopefully come back as rounded individuals, or just round in Matt's case.
So when Matt received £1 grand and a couple of months to set sail, where did he go? What wonderful sights did he see? What mountains did he climb? Well, I'm afraid to say there was no mountains, just a hill, Streatley Hill. As Matthew trekked from his sofa over Streatley Hill to Londis Video Collection Point and back again for 6 months. And even he gave that up when he found that the Britannia DVD Club delivered to his front door. I think it's worth mentioning here, ladies and gentlemen, how Matthew proposed to Claire. Because it's such a romantic story. It's a date that sticks in my head. December the 17th, 2007. It was a... Is that right? Don't let the truth get in the way of a gag. It was a clear night. I remember the stars were shining, the moon was bright, it was reflecting off the River Thames. When all of a sudden, this romantic scene was interrupted by the 6:23 Thames Turbo Express ploughing through Tarlas Station with our doting couple on board. Matthew understandably chose this scenario to propose to Claire. And the words that followed, I don't know, they may be John Keats, they may be Shelley, I don't know. I looked on the internet, I couldn't find them. He produced a ring from his fake Next leather jacket. From the Next directory delivered to his door. And said, "Here, do you want this then, love?" It's a beautiful scene, I'm sure you'll agree.
Yeah, we're going to say some nice things about Matt now, which was part of the speech that Jamie and I struggled with. But then we thought about how he is with Claire, and she definitely brings out the best in him. Firstly, we think Matt will be a great father. Dennis, John, Terry, Gianfranco, Winston Hodges will have an excellent start in life. He may not keep hold of his lunch money or anything like that, but he'll have 2 loving parents nonetheless.
That's enough of the slushy stuff. So despite Matt's geezer facade, which fools no one, he is quite a sensitive lad. And there are a few things that will make him cry like a baby. One of those things was Paul Potts singing Less and Dawn at the final of Britain's Got Talent 2007. I love it, mate. He also tends to cry when you take away his Ventolin inhaler. But I'm sure you'll bawl like Gaza when Dennis, John, Terry, Gianfranco, Winston Hodges is born in.
Yeah, Matt has definitely found his soulmate in Claire, and I remember the night that Matt told Jamie and I that he noticed the sparks. Matt is prone to exaggeration with the stories, well, complete fabrication, in fact. But so our initial reaction was one of disbelief that this gorgeous young lady was interested in him. However, I'm glad to say he proved us wrong. And I remember when Claire first came to the flat that Matt, Tim and I shared in London, and I instantly liked her. This is the true story, by the way. I'd like to obviously, you know, that's 100% true. But yeah, we were sat in our living room, and Matt was going to put a DVD on, and Claire hadn't seen Matt's film choice, and asked, you know, Matt, what type of movie is it? And Matt said, you know, it's quite a dark, you know, funny film. It's basically a black comedy. And Claire said, what? Like Desmond's? I immediately fell off my chair laughing and thought, Claire is the funniest girl ever. Matt, you have to marry this girl. I want to marry this girl. And anyway, I hope she meant it as a joke. I'm not sure if she did, but anyway, we instantly liked her anyway.
And finally, in all seriousness, they are a fantastic couple. And it was clear from the moment they got together to all of us that they would probably be together for the rest of their life. And the baby that's coming in May will be the icing on the cake. So we'd like you to be all upstanding. Charge your glasses to Matt and Claire.
Bride and groom.